Hi, my name is Dr. Ellen Storm from U-Turn Health, and today is Sunday, the 29th of September 2024. I'm making this video today mainly for my subscribers and for my social media followers, and also perhaps for some people who are already members of the raw or plant-based communities, because I'm asking you for some feedback today on where I'm going to go next with U-Turn Health. So I have some questions and I have some ideas, and I would really value your feedback in relation to that. So I'm posting this video in association with a transcript, which you'll see pasted down below or attached in some way depending on where I've put the video. So please have a look at that, and then if this is an email, please just hit reply. If it's social media, please hit comment and let me know what you think about this, because at the moment I'm just re-evaluating a little bit what I'm doing, and I've had various conversations with different people. I've been involved with certain mentors and communities where I've been getting some feedback, and also learning with the people that I've been working with about what they need. And so I need to know what you need and what you want so that I can develop this in the right direction. So when I set it up, I set U-Turn Health up in February 2023, and I think I had a name, and I had a vague idea that I wanted to do something with in a way that I could formalize my offer of I had this sense that I had a lot of experience through my medical experience and also through my involvement with the raw, vegan, plant-based communities that would be beneficial, would be helpful for other people, and that I could do something useful with. And I wanted to be able to put that out there, and I wanted to be able to make some kind of an offer, but I hadn't really, I don't think, clarified exactly what that offer was going to be, and, you know, in a sense, I guess what my product was. So that's been quite a journey for me over the last year, and I've published my book, and I've written my ebook, and I've tinkered around changing my website, and I'm still not really happy that it's exactly how I want it to be. And I've built my social media platforms. So I've got a kind of structure there, but I still feel like I haven't quite got the offer right. And so that's what I've been working on. And in the summer, when I went to Vegan Camp Out, and I came across this wonderful retreat centre called Trigonos in Snowdonia National Park. I think I've had this feeling that I really do want to work one-to-one with people, or in person rather, with people with health problems, health conditions, health issues that they want to use the low-fat, high-raw plant-based diet to tackle, and to do that not just online. Although I'm happy to do the online part of it, I think there is something really important still about having a personal face-to-face encounter. I think that's helpful, and there are things that you can do face-to-face that you just can't do online. Plus, to be quite honest, I enjoy it, and I think other people enjoy it. Everybody benefits from that. So I wanted to be able to create and hold a space where we could work together, where people could meet each other. We could have a sort of group activity and event, and I called it a retreat. I don't know if that's really exactly the right word, because I think what I've learned is that when people hear the word retreat, they think of people sitting around on yoga mats, and there are certain images that go along with that in all of our minds, actually, because that's what we see that as a sort of media feed into our brains, if you like. So that I realised that that wasn't actually exactly what I wanted to offer. I wasn't really interested in offering a retreat for the sake of a retreat, for the sake of going to a lovely, beautiful place and being all chilled out and, you know, having a kind of, I don't know, that kind of, you know, it's healthy because you're in a beautiful place and you're eating reasonably healthy food and you're relaxing and it's all lovely and you're coming out of your life and then you have to go back into your life. And I've been on those kind of things and they're lovely. And then you have to go back into your real life. And that it kind of has been something I've been thinking about, because I've also been to quite a lot of different kinds of events, residential events within the raw and vegan communities, and also in the past in a Buddhist community I was involved with. So I'd always had the same experience of going, and you go and you have a wonderful time and you feel amazing, and then you go back to your life. And that's what it is, you know, it's your life is your life, it's what it is, it's real. And if we want to make progress with our health, it has to be in our real life. Like, we have to learn how to deal with the issues that we are actually facing, and that's really what I want to help people with. So I have experience of encountering various types of, let's say, obstacles to achieving a healthy diet and lifestyle in my actual life. And I'm quite interested in that. I'm interested in what it is that's actually stopping us, because when you go into a retreat setting, everything, you know, almost by definition, everything is perfect, or should be, or is near perfect. You know, it's set up to be. Those barriers are taken away. Everything that we face in our real lives is it's gone. But of course, we spend a lot of money for that, and it costs a lot of money. So the last thing I went to was the Woodstock Fruit Festival in Florida, which was amazing. It cost me about £2,000 altogether to go there for 8 days, with the flight and with the travel, with the cost of the ticket and all the other incidental bits and bobs here and there. It probably was about that much. So that's, you know, not a realistic amount of money that I can spend every day on my health and on my diet and nutrition. And that's also true for everybody else. And I've also been to lots of events where, you know, where that's been the case, and then I've gone home, and then there's been a very long period of time in between where I've been very isolated, where I've, you know, certainly, you know, not known anybody else who's in my world who was doing the sort of thing that I was doing, or even trying, even interested, you know, just not at all. So what I feel, and I also met at Woodstock, I met some people from the Hippocrates Wellness, I think it's an institute, is it? Anyway, that they have a residential retreat place in Florida, which is very well known, where people can go and recover their health, eating, you know, beautiful prepared food in a tropical oasis. And that's lovely. Some of the things I don't completely agree with, some of the things that they say, but the general idea, I think, of having somewhere you can go as a residential place to regain your health, and to do that using some version of the low-fat, high-raw plant-based diet, whatever the specifics or details of that, but that for me, that's an umbrella term that includes a number of different variations. So it did strike me that we don't have anything like that at all in the UK, and that would be a really lovely thing to be able to offer, and I would like to be able to offer. And it's a different thing from a festival, for example, where, you know, perhaps more for people who are already doing this diet, who are already kind of quite far along the path in terms of this kind of lifestyle or way of living and eating, shall we say. So I want to offer something for people who are maybe at the beginning, or maybe they're further down the line but are still struggling with these barriers in real life and with their health, and haven't maybe quite been able to solve those things on their own. So either of those kind of categories of people, really, I think, either people who are just at the beginning of their journey, or people who are further down the path but are, you know, still needing a bit of help, really. And quite specifically, I wanted to offer something that was about very kind of intense focus on health and what it is and how we create it, and what we can do to make it happen in our own real lives, and to find some way to offer support, not just so it's not just a single one-off thing, but actually support over a longer period of time. So I think that's led me to where I am now. So I put out the kind of call, if you like, for the retreat in Snowdonia, and lots of people have said that they think that sounds lovely and that it would be really nice, but nobody actually said, yes, I'm definitely coming, and definitely nobody has paid me a deposit. And the Triggernos Retreat Centre requires a £3,000+ deposit to keep the dates. And that's unfortunately not £3,000 that I have, that I can take that risk and pay that money myself. And that's just something that I've had to make that decision. So I can't book the Triggernos Centre formally, officially, unless I have a group of people who are committed to coming, and therefore I know that I'm going to be able to pay them what they need. So I think I can't hold those dates any longer. I'm going to have to release those dates, which is a shame, but at the same time, I think it's still a lovely place that it would be really, really nice to be able to get a group together and get an event happening there. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. It's a lovely spot. They're really nice people. They've got plant-based chefs that are absolutely on board with providing this particular type of food for us. And so, yeah, I feel that's a bit of a shame, but on the other hand, it might still happen. It just might happen at a different time. And it's really a question of getting a group together. So if there is a group, if there are enough people at some point in the future to be able to put that on, I'm still absolutely 100% committed to doing that. But those people are going to have to step forwards and let me know who they are. With you know, maybe we get a group together. We can kind of meet, I don't know, online or something first, and you know, once I've actually got a committed group of people who are keen to make it happen, then I will go ahead and book them. But unfortunately, they need booking about a year in advance, so that might be quite difficult. But we might be able to get something together for 2026. In the meantime, what I really feel is that what I want to offer is a whole program. So it's a year-long program, and I think I've just felt like I've had various bits that I've been working on, and I want to bring them all together in one place, because it started to feel a bit scatty and a little bit hard to kind of grab onto what, you know, well, there's this happening and there's that happening, you know, and I want to do a course, and I'm doing a book, and I'm doing an ebook, and you know, all of that, but it's missing that kind of bigger picture of, actually, these are all the elements that need to come together to provide a program that offers that journey, that supported journey from that starting place of either I'm right at the beginning or I'm a bit further down, but I've got this issue or problem, and actually how can I support you to move from A to B in a really solid professional way. And that's really important, because we can all kind of be sort of doing a bit of this and a bit of that and grabbing out there, grabbing at something. And actually what we need is maybe something just a little bit more structured. So that's something I'm quite good at. I'm quite a systematizer, and I'm interested in how we bring all of these things together, build it into a sequential structure that kind of takes you on that journey or leads somebody along a path that's been very well trodden by lots of other people, but it's a way that it's to do with how we actually kind of put all those pieces together. So what I've written down below, that is a draft, and I'm asking you for your opinion on it, whether that would work for you. Would it be something that you would be interested in doing? Would it be something you'd be interested in helping to make happen? Would it be something you'd be interested or willing to pay for? And then if the answer to any of those things is yes, or it's a no, but it might be a yes if it was different in this way or that way, for example, you know, please let me know. So really hit that reply button or hit that comment button and let me know what you think about it. So I'm actually just going to read it to you now to finish, because I'm sorry, I'm not great at memorizing things, but I've got it on my laptop in front of me. So apologies if I'm looking down while I do this, but I am just going to read it to you as well. So if you don't want to listen to it, you don't want to read it, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to launch this in the next couple of months and open the booking period at the beginning of December. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. But I want to have a kind of consultation period before that for a month or two, where you guys will get an opportunity to actually come on board, say what it is that you want, say whether this is working for you or not, and let me know, because otherwise I'm just throwing things out there in the dark, having these ideas, and it's, you know, it isn't going to happen if it's only me on my own in the end. That's the thing. So it would be nice to get something like a steering committee together if anyone else was interested in trying to, basically my vision is I want something in the end a bit like Hippocrates, but in the UK. It wouldn't be exactly the same because I don't completely believe with what they teach. You know, I teach more of a fruit-based approach, but you know, the essential principle of healing with raw food, I would like to be able to make that possible and available for people, mainly here in the UK. Not saying that overseas people can't come, wouldn't be able to come, but you know, it's essentially a UK thing that I want to set up and run. That's kind of really what's in my heart and what my vision is, and what I think I can offer as a medical doctor that has you know, now 10 years experience with the high raw plant-based diet, and 14 years as a vegan and 40 years as a vegetarian now. So you know, it's been a long time, long journey for me. But I also think, you know, it's not a journey that ever ends. So when I talk about people who are on a journey or on a path somehow, you know, I don't think there's some kind of mystical platform up there. There's not a place we're all going to, like we're heading for Mecca. It's not like that. You know, we're all on a journey. We never stop, do we? We never stop learning. We never stop developing. We never stop kind of changing and adjusting the things that we maybe do, or, you know, like I would never say my diet is exactly 100% correct and right and perfect ever. I don't think it ever is going to be. You know, I think it's going to be a sort of always a changing, you know, situation depending on what's happening in my life and the lives of people around me. You know, we have to be constantly adapting, don't we, to the world. So on that note, here we are. The other thing to say about this, I think, is that what I really feel I want to do is focus on people, because I have limited resources myself, is to focus on providing resources and supporting people who are in their turn going to go out and work with other people in the world, in society. And for that reason, in a sense, I'm looking more to do what's called train the trainer. So I want to work with professionals who have particular roles with other people that they might then be able to influence and help and support in their turn. So it might be a health professional, and that's again a very broad church, but yes, it includes nurses and doctors and allied health professionals, but also health coaches and just anyone who's kind of job, fitness trainers, all of that. Education professionals, again, very broad church, could be all sorts of things, but if you're involved in teaching people about, and I suppose particularly about food, diet, health, all that kind of stuff, then I'd be interested in working with you. If you're a food industry professional, particularly within the sort of raw or vegan or plant-based niche, then again, I'd be interested in working with you. And that doesn't exclude other people as well. If you think this is right for you, come and talk to me. It's not exclusive, but this is kind of just broadly what I feel, people who would benefit from it, and about the the kind of level that I think the course is going to be pitched at. So if that doesn't sound like you, then I'm really sorry. If you still would like to work with me, please come and talk to me. That's absolutely fine. We'll work something out. But this for the program. So this is for the 2025 High Raw Lighthouse program, and that's what I'm calling it at the moment. Might change. Again, depends what you tell me. Okay, so are you a busy health, education or food industry professional? I'm reading now. Okay. Do you have personal or professional responsibility for the health of others, be they your family and friends or your patients, students, clients or customers? Do you frequently find yourself neglecting your own health and unclear how to shine a light and show the way for those you care for or serve? Welcome to the 2025 High Raw Lighthouse programme. My name is Dr. Ellen Storm and I am a UK-based medical doctor and the founder of U-Turn Health. I help people like you to leverage the incredible benefits of the low-fat, high-raw plant-based diet for your own health and well-being, and also for those for whom you are a beacon of hope. And yes, you are, just in case you weren't sure about that. You are. Okay, sorry, I'm coming off script now. So, when people switch from the standard Western to the low-fat, high-raw plant-based diet, they say it's like someone has turned all the lights on. Their brain fog lifts, they have more energy, more mental clarity, their mood is better, they sleep better, their weight stabilises, and they have fewer aches and pains. They have better exercise tolerance, and they often report that specific conditions they have been struggling with for years go away. I have called my programme the High Raw Lighthouse programme because lighthouses show people the way out of danger when they're lost at sea in the dark. And this is a great metaphor for where so many of us are right now in our society in terms of diet and health. When you make the decision to join this programme, it won't just be for you. It will be for you and for all those who know you, love you, follow you, listen to you, learn from you, buy your products or services, or in any other way are influenced by you. In 2025, for the first time, I'm offering a year-long structured professional training and support programme that I have designed specifically to facilitate your personal health transformation and also to enable you to achieve the U-Turn Health Foundation level certification. Also in 2025, because it is the first, I am offering this programme at an exceptionally low price in return for your active participation and feedback. So together we will explore one major topic and learn one new skill each month. You will receive a video to watch or listen to in your own time, and we will meet as a group once a month via Zoom. You will have a continuous access to the online forum where you will be able to ask any questions and get support for any issues you may have. We will also meet once during the year for a residential immersion. During this time, we will dive deep into the what, how and why of the low-fat, high-raw plant-based diet, and most importantly, Generate strategies for success that you can use when you return to your everyday life and that you can share with the other people in it. Okay, so what you will get included in the price is membership of U-Turn Health for the whole of 2025. You will have 1 hour-long Zoom session with me at the beginning to introduce the programme, clarify your diet and health goals, and set your intention for the year. Then there will be a 12-unit U-Turn Health Foundation course delivered direct to your inbox as a monthly video you can watch or listen to in your own time. But we will then have a monthly group get-together via Zoom to discuss that month's topic and to ask any questions you may have and get support for any diet or health problems you may be experiencing. We will then have a residential immersion where we will be living health in every moment in all its aspects, and we will take a really deep dive into the skills and strategies you need to be able to continue when you get home. Plus, of course, when you get home, we will continue to meet monthly via Zoom and also to communicate via the online forum. So you're not just, it's not just going to be an event and then it's finished and then there's nothing there for you after that. Okay. The length of the residential immersion at the moment, it's probably going to be either 3 or 5 nights. So let me know if that makes any difference to you. If it's obviously be cheaper if it's 3, and we would have to find a venue for it. Yeah, okay. So then you'll also get a signed copy of my new book, Diseases Have Causes, and a digital copy of the ebook, An Introduction to the U-Turn Health Approach, if you haven't got that already. And both of those will be kind of key texts that we'll be using and referring to here and there. But it won't be exactly the same as either of those things. Then we'll have an hour-long closing Zoom session at the end of the year, somewhere towards the end of the year in the last 3 months, when we'll be able to reflect on your progress, provide some feedback and identify your next steps. And then you will receive a foundation course completion certificate, and there will be options to progress to the advanced course and or to the health education or food provider certification programs in 2026. So yeah, this is going to be in 2025. We're just going to do the foundation level, and then there will be options to move on from there. So booking will open on the 1st of December 2024 and close on the 31st of January 2025. So it's a 2-month booking window. People will be able to join after the, obviously, new year, after the year starts, just for a few weeks, and after that it will close because it will be a group process, so we wouldn't be taking any more people after that. So probably the next intake is likely to then be same time next year. So if you're not sure, you can give me a call. We can have a chat for half an hour on Zoom, and I can answer any questions. If you think you're really keen on doing this, then let me know as well, and we can get you signed up. But yeah, as I say, so that's the idea. The booking window, it's not open for booking at the moment, but definitely please let me know if you would be interested in this in some form. And it's, as I say, this is a consultation phase, so I can change things, I can adjust things, and so on and so forth. And then just at the end, I've got a little bit here which is about who I am and why I think I'm qualified to do this. So I have a bachelor's degree in biomedical sciences, a medical degree and a master's degree in public health. I have taken the eCornell certification course in plant-based nutrition. I've worked as a medical doctor in the NHS since 2000 and as a children's doctor specifically since 2002. I'm the author of Diseases Have Causes, One Doctor's Journey with an Apple and a Pen, and I'm the founder of U-Turn Health, a low-fat, high-raw, plant-based health education, coaching and consultancy company. I've been vegetarian since the age of 8 and vegan for 14 years. I've attended the UK Fruit Fest for the last 5 years in a row. I didn't go this year, but I went to Woodstock this year instead. So I went to Woodstock Fruit Festival in Florida in January 2024. I'm also a member of Plant-Based Health Professionals UK and the Vegan Business Tribe. So I invite you to join me in 2025, and together let's get you where you deserve to be. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye.